man. Did you check? Did you hear the sound check?
Yeah, I did.
Sounds alright.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, let me get comfortable. Alright. Here. GBB interview.
The inside.
I'm gonna make this a habit. I'm gonna do this.
I don't mind. I think we could do this a little bit. I'm on this.
Into this.
Yeah.
So cold stare.
Yes. In your eyes.
First of the releases that we're going to be doing in the next couple months. I remember you sending cold stare into the group chat here. You know, the pusher stank faces. And the beat comes in and just slaps.
Literally.
The beat just knocks your head off, innit?
Literally.
So I was like, yeah, this is a different one. This is strong. And it, like, I feel like with some of your songs, some of your beats, it has that feel of like racing or cars. Like that Tokyo Drift feel.
Yeah.
It's the same as Speeding, first track on the Common Credits. Is that ever intentional, or is it just like, it just happens like?
So for Speeding, it 100% was. And then, so that was the first song off of my first solo tape. And like, it definitely was like, it's in the title. It's definitely supposed to be like a, I don't know, a little rendition of me, like I'm whizzing in a car in a passenger or something like that. But ever since then, I don't know. It's just times where it's like, it's one of those moments in my life where, I don't know, you feel so locked in. Like when you're in a car and you're going bare fast, like, I don't know, you feel it. And even if that's not directly what I speak about in certain songs, that's kind of how I relate myself to being up-tempo.
The feeling.
Yeah. Because like, I don't think I can feel up-tempo in a song just like, I don't know, without like tapping into that a bit.
It's good energy to have, isn't it? It's interesting. So when you were making the beat, was that something you thought about? Or is it just like, because that beat has that energy.
Yeah,
literally.
Like, no, I think so. I made the beat like it was a quick one because I think I was going out somewhere, and I think that's kind of what. Yeah. Because like I was in a rush to get out. I was definitely late. Like I was wherever I was going. I was shocked. Yeah, I was 100% late. But I was like, nah, I need to quickly sort this before I go, because like if I leave it half done right now, it's probably gonna mash me up in the future. And then like it just kind of came out that like that, like it just felt like on your mark, set, go kind of thing. Like it really did. Like it really did.
Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift.
Bro, it was a mad one.
Because even like the cadence of the beginning bit, the first first 4 bars, cold staring. For me, it's like, you know, when you're leaving the voicemail, that's slow, like, please come back to me.
Hey, pick up, man, pick up.
But it's like to the dark content we have, like cold staring. That's it. So what, did you write that, or was it just catching the vibe?
Nah, like I said, I didn't really have much time. So like when that was halfway through. I didn't even finish the beat. I literally just had something. I knew I had something in my head. I just had to stand up, press record, and just like see what comes. And like it literally just came like that. And like there's bits where it's like some bits are repeated and then some bits are different or like extended of that bit, and that's because I just started figuring out more things as I was going along. But I kind of kept it to the cold stare. Like I just kept it to like that. That's the returning point when you get back to that. So it just made sense that way. And I recorded it in a deep voice. Like I kind of made my voice like a little bit. I made it a little bit deeper, so pitching it down would sound even better, essentially. And like just bro, the pitch down vocals on that, I can't lie, they just sound mad. They sound mad. They sound mad.
Strong. Because that writing that bit is different from actually the verse. Like having the full bars, the full 16.
There you go.
So what, you come back the next day to do the 16?
Literally, like the verse I was literally sitting with like the instrumental and the cold stare bit. That's all I had while I was out listening to it on my way out, coming on my way back. And then the next day I was like, nah, I got something for this. Like, I got something for this. And like, I'll be honest, like my first attempts at it wasn't the level that I wanted it to be. And I was just like, no, boom, scrap it, come back again, get a bit grittier with it. And like, it just worked. And even in the flows, like the tempos are fast. Like I tried to keep it steady. And then there's that one bit where it just cuts out in the middle. It's just a little breather point, and it's back in. Like it's like it's one of those. It's one of those.
It's fun structuring songs sometimes. I feel like that's something we've spoken about, getting better at that side of things. But obviously you mentioned even recording it in a deep voice. The vocal effects at the beginning and at the end. When does that come in? Like when do you think of like that part of it?
Well, I knew it from when I was freestyling it, because like I started higher, and then like I think the second time round, I realized I was just like, bro, like, just get deeper with it, and like, it will add to the effect of when you pitch it down. Like, it automatically, I knew it was just not gonna be my voice, like my regular voice, because my voice is fine how it is, but I wanted it to give it just that little bit of a little darker element to it, innit? And like, it's a, I don't know. The song really is like, it's wanting, it's yearning, but it's like, at the end of the day, it's still like, I'm still on my shit. Like, I'm still on my shit, so it's not gonna be pretty. Like, it's not gonna sound pretty, innit?
I like that. Yeah. And obviously, it's just one of them tracks where I feel like it is a midnight in the whip type of track. When you're picking what type of pitch and that type of thing, how technical do you get? Because I know obviously Cam helped you with the mix as well. Yeah. When you and him are going back and forth about how you actually want it to sound.
Well, honestly, Cam, he was a huge help on this, because I had like the whole beat done, like the whole bones of it done and whatnot. And then he came in, he helped me with the mix and like tightened up like the sonically how it sounds and shit. And like the deep vocal originally was a lot more like, it was like I put it through like a guitar amp kind of thing. Like, that's kind of what it sounds. It was a lot more fuzzy. And a bit harder to pick up on the words. And I didn't mind that at first. But I did think that, you know, after he got his hands on it and he cleaned up the sound a bit more on the vocals, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, this sounds a lot better. It definitely sounds a lot better. I was playing around with the pitch of it for a while. He didn't change the pitch, he just like changed the clarity of it, and it's just, I found a little sweet spot that wasn't too deep for it not to be audible, but it was deep enough to say like,
still has the feeling.
Almost on an inner thoughts thing. Like, if I had to think of it, like, that's probably how the voice sounds when I'm thinking of that. But
that's cool, man. So excited to get the release done.
Yeah, man. I'm happy, because this one I feel like is like slightly the evolution of like the love songs I make, because this isn't a love song, but it's more so like, I miss the feeling of even it being peak between us. Like, that's essentially what it's saying. Like,
you miss the bad times.
There we go. Like, sometimes you miss the bad times.
It's a different type of intimacy even when you're going through it.
There you go.
And it's different emotions. It's the ups and downs.
Because there you go. Because you know the bad comes with the good. So it's like, inadvertently, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I miss the good times as well, but I'll even take the bad. At this time, like, I'll even take the back and forth between you and it. But then at the end, and you see it, like, I go on and say, it was a hard life. It was a hard life. Like, it wasn't easy. But
it's common with, like, you know, what to take.
Exactly.
It's difficult. We're gonna, at some point, we're gonna get into your content and women. At some point, we're gonna do a longer episode. Because it's a reoccurring theme.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know what? I was editing one of the studio sessions, and then you say, "Oh, you man, I know you write your best verse after you linking the thing." This guy always says you write your best verse. Like, what? Do you draw from different muses, or it just happens sometimes? And like,
I'll be honest, I don't think, and you know what, it's Pete. If I haven't written about you and you've been in my life, you definitely don't matter to me. Like, that's the maddest thing.
That's real though.
It's
a fling.
It really is 100% a fling. Like, and I've had times where like I might have sent a song that I've definitely written about a girl to a girl, like to her. Not trying, like, not hoping she doesn't deepest about her, but just wanting her to hear it. And she's definitely picking up on all, like, what I'm saying and that. So, like, it's 100%, like, girls have been, like, a huge part of my life. And, like, we all share interactions with each other, whether it's friendly or, like, romantic or whatnot. And, like, I've just drawn on that, like, hugely. It's
unavoidable, because a lot of our music is introspective, it's reflective. And it's going to draw on real life experiences.
Exactly.
Obviously performing Cold Stare tomorrow. Do you think about tone? Do you think about, like, do you practice how you wanna, your rapper hands, your presence? Do you think about that before a show?
I can't. So obviously this is for the show for Arch Events. Lauren Arch, she's putting this event on. Shout out Lauren. And like, I literally found out about this yesterday, so Tuesday, and the show is on Friday. So I've had a short turnaround, but essentially I have thought about performing that one more than any others, because I think that one will be the standout, especially because I'll be letting everyone know that it is dropping on that day. And I feel like I want to start a little bit slow, like not like lethargic, but just like build up into it a little bit, build up into it, because I know when the drop comes, it's go time. Yeah, like it's proper, like it's go time, innit? And then after the flipping drop, straight after, then it's the verse, and it's just like intensity keeps going, and then the beat drops out at the end, and then I can just get slow again, and kind of just take in a moment, take it in a bit more.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, like I've definitely thought of, because I don't know, when it comes to performing songs, you make these music, like make music
like this as well.
For that. Honestly, like you really want to perform though. And, like literally since I've made this and sent this to Random, like been saying like, bro, like I really want to get this one out there. I really want to perform this there. So
of the speakers as well. Hopefully the speakers should be jumping.
Jumping. Hey fam. Listen, if you got a cup, put your hand over the top. That's all I'm saying, because it might just shake the thing off, fam. Like it might spill everywhere in it, but it's one of those.
It's gonna be fun. But what are your favourite elements of the actual tune, like the individual parts you think?
Okay, so I would say, like I said, already went in on the pitch down vocals, huge part of it, definitely the backbone of the track. But another part of the track that I'd say is the backbone is the synth line, and like it's so memorable. Is that this is so fucking hard to play, fam. Oh my days.
Did you actually play it or did you place it?
Nah, I played this shit.
Yes,
I played it.
I remember.
Yeah, I was sitting there like,
it sounds like a computer game thing to me. Like
Yeah,
it sounds like a
yeah.
Nintendo thing, like,
well, and
Mario Kart Power Up or something.
I'm
Like.
telling you, I'm sitting that bit took the majority of my time, literally, because the rest I kind of already knew what was coming.
Yeah.
But that time I'm sitting there playing with the synth line for ages, like trying to figure out one that sounds not too like standard, like something that's got a little bit of like I don't know, it kind of feels like it's stumbling at points, and then it picks it back up a bit. Yeah, so like that is definitely my favorite part of the song. I can't lie, 100%.
For me, it follows the cadence of the whole beginning.
Yeah,
it slurs like the speech slurs.
Yeah,
you say it's the cold stir. Like,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like, the game is bugging.
Yeah. That's it. Nah, it's definitely a standout. And then what else would I say? Honestly, yeah, like we said, the bass on that, like I had a bass in there, and it was at a certain octave, and then Cameron pitched it down at one octave, and he boosted the signal a bit, and it just, the low end on that song is I've got, that is all him. I'll tell you, that bass is all Cam. Like that thing's nuts. And then apart from that, I think the rest just kind of speaks for itself. Like the rest speaks for itself. It feels like the drums isn't actually supposed to be the focal point of it. Yeah, it's like the drums is just supposed to carry the rest of the crazy components and just bring it together a bit. Like that's what it's supposed to do. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man. No, I'm looking forward to see the reaction of other people in it. Yeah. There's one thing playing it for Amanda when they speak was about getting outside,
seeing
getting
people.
that reaction.
That's it.
But yeah, man, cool convo.
Loved it.
I have to make a name for for these things now.
Yeah, true.
It becomes a series.
True.
Working title on it.
We got that. It's coming.
Cold Stare out 25th.
Listen, GBB on the move, man. GBB on the move.
Yeah.